From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today there have been two big crackdowns against corruption. One in Jammu and Kashmir and one in the state of Maharashtra. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Roshni land scam has come to light. Now viewers, this is a scam to the tune of 25,000 crores. This is a scam where the garb of the Jammu and Kashmir state lands brackets vesting of ownership to the Occupants Act 2001 was used to encroach on state land by private players and politicians. The Jammu and Kashmir High Court held that the law was illegal and unconstitutional and called for all the influential persons who benefited by it to be named. Now the documents are in the public domain. The names that have emerged include top PDP, NC and Congress leaders who held ministerial positions. And significantly, now there are also documents that indicate that Farooq Abdullah and Omar Abdullah illegally occupied and encroached on state land. All of this is being called vendetta. In the city of Mumbai, the Enforcement Directorate is conducting raids in a case pertaining to money laundering allegations against the security firm Tops Group. Now, among those raided include a Shiv Sena legislator called Pratap Sarnaik, and from Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut to Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh, the unanimous line of defense seems to be to call the ED action political misuse of agencies. So viewers, today the story is of two corruption cases in two parts of India with one line of defense, that it's political. So the questions today are simple. What do these raids have to do with politics? What do land scams have to do with politics? And what do ideology, party and leanings have to do with a simple case of corruption? Why should politicians be immune from probes into corruption? The same politicians who misuse the law at free will, when it comes to them, they say it is vendetta. We say on Republic, corruption is corruption. So let the debate begin tonight, viewers. We have two sharp debates lined up for you this evening. Debate number one this evening, viewers. We have these politicians who are crying wolf on corruption. Well, we'll present the facts tonight. You can decide for yourself. And on debate number two tonight, as the COVID situation across the country becomes more serious, is another lockdown, a winter lockdown, a solution at all? All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the debate tonight. Sena legislator raided his son questioned for over 5 hours in connection with a money laundering investigation. Political tremors in Maharashtra. The CBI investigates land encroachment charges against Farooq Abdullah in a scam that is amounting to 25,000 crores. Two states, one defense. Can corruption cleanup be given a political color? Big debate on the corruption crackdown in a few minutes from now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meets chief ministers of 8 states as the COVID infections surge post the festive season. With a spike of 37,000, India is battling a second big COVID surge. But is the country ready for another lockdown? And the Modi government bans 43 Chinese apps in its third strike. The message is clear. It's national security first. No compromise. Ladies and gentlemen, in Maharashtra, where a Shiv Sena MLA was raided, or in Kashmir, where a former Chief Minister, Farooq Abdullah, is facing allegations of illegal land encroachment, the defense has been political vendetta. Now, we believe corruption is corruption. There is no grey area. It's black or white. Can the fight against corruption be given the excuse that is being presented here? Here is how the agencies have exposed corruption, and then tonight we shall debate.
At 9 a.m., the Enforcement Directorate officials conducted raids at the residence of Shiv Sena MLA Pratap Sarnaik. Simultaneously, there were raids in 9 other locations in Mumbai in connection with a money laundering probe against TOPS security agency.
We are at the location of the Andheri East offices of TOPS security, and in fact there had been reinforcements that had been brought up. There were at least 3 officers additionally who had been called into the office.
No sooner did the raid start, the ruling alliance in Maharashtra started crying foul.
एजेंसी का मिसयूज करके अगर कोई ये चाहता है कि सरकार बना ले, तो मुझे लगता है मूर्ख है।
कि आज महाराष्ट्र की हुकूमत 1 साल हो गया, फिर भी हाथ में आने की कोई स्थिति नहीं है। इसका पता लगने के बाद जो अपने हाथ में अधिकार है नेशनल लेवल का, यह अधिकार का ये गैर इस्तेमाल है, दूसरा कुछ नहीं।
Over 2,100 kilometers from Mumbai, in Jammu and Kashmir, just 4 days before the District Development Council elections, a land scam worth 25,000 crore rupees, the Roshni scam, is sounding trouble for the Abdullah and the Mufti families.
While purchasing nearly 3 canals of land in 1998, Mr. Farooq Abdullah encroached upon 7 canals of land, double the size of the land he had purchased. There was a conscious land loot by powerful people.
Those who figure in the list are one of the big names in Jammu and Kashmir. That includes Dr. Haseeb Drabu, the ex-finance minister, basically who's from PDP, in figures in the list along with his family members. Similarly, the National Conference leaders like Sajjad Kishlu and also Saeed Muzaffar Agha. And when we talk about the hoteliers like Amla and Chaya.
2 cases of alleged corruption, a similar defense. They call it political witch hunt. But can corruption cleanup be called political witch hunt? Is the vendetta logic aimed at deviating the corruption probe? Can parties cry wolf over serious charges of corruption? Let's debate.
And we have a great debate lined up for you this evening, viewers. Let me present both sides. Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP and a senior advocate of the Supreme Court, M.R. Venkatesh, political analyst and lawyer. Rahul Narvekar, legislator of the BJP and a lawyer. Mir Junaid of the Jammu and Kashmir Workers' Party. And we have tonight Lalit Ambardar taking on Mohammad Syed Akhnoon of the National Conference. Iftikhar Misgar, who supports the PDP, Surendra Chauhan supports the Congress, Kishore Tiwari supports the Shiv Sena, and Syed Aslam, who leans towards the JDS. Ladies and gentlemen, let us have a good and spirited debate tonight. I want to start by inviting Iftikhar Misgar or Kishore Tiwari. Let me start with Kishore Tiwari. I want to ask Kishore Tiwari to start the debate with Gaurav Bhatia. Kishore Tiwari, what is the problem? Somebody...
I don't support anybody.
Okay, we'll come to that later. Okay, we'll come to that later. Thank you. I'm beginning by asking on the corruption is corruption debate. I want Kishore Tiwari to tell all the viewers of the debate what his problem with the BJP is. Now, Kishore Tiwari, if there is an investigation by the Enforcement Directorate What is your complaint with the centre? Make your point clear to Gaurav Bhatia, who will respond.
No, my question to Gaurav Bhatia, that center sent ED with the Shiv Sena leader, why he has not sent CBI and NCP both? So everything malign the image of the Shiv Sena would have been fulfilled. This is a political agenda when they fail to topple the government. But corruption in public life, I am not supporting at all. But action of the BJP is based on the vendetta. If you look at the Kashmir, it is related to the district council election. In Maharashtra, they have been toppling the government, failed to topple it, and this is a pure vendetta. So they should have sent CBI and 50 gram of ganja, the NCP wala, everything would have happened. Gaurav Bhatia, this is not a healthy precedent at all to use the national agency for toppling the government. This is not a healthy practice in politics.
Can I come in now?
You are damaging the national leaders. Yeah, you can come in.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Tiwari.
Viewers,
First of all,
viewers, just to explain before Gaurav Bhatia responds. Viewers, I'll take a minute, Gaurav, because people may not have been conversant with what happened earlier today. Now, there is a group called the TOPS Group Security Agency. There are money laundering allegations on the TOPS Group. There are raids in 10 locations. And one of those locations is the residence of a Shiv Sena leader, Pratap Sarnaik. The Shiv Sena representative today says that this is being done by the BJP because they are not able to topple the government. So I hope, viewers, you have got the context. Now we'll get Gaurav Bhatia to respond. Gaurav, your turn.
Okay, so to my friend who started the debate, he said, don't malign our image. मैं भाई साहब इतना ही कहूंगा, इमेज तो उनकी मलाइन करेंगे जिनकी इमेज होगी. आप तो सोनिया सेना बन चुके हैं. And Arnab, right from the Gupkar lobby to the Shiv Sena or the Sonia Sena.
आप ऐसा मत बोलिए ना. अरे आपकी अकेले की इमेज नहीं है.
Don't be naughty, naughty नहीं.
अरे
प्लीज नॉटी नहीं.
देखो आपने अभद्र भाषा का उपयोग किया, इसलिए मैंने
अपनी बारी में
गौरव भाटिया
अपनी बारी में भाई साहब नहीं. अर्नब प्लीज कम इन. अर्नब, दिस इज नॉट द वे. You know, he is not even the official spokesperson of the Shiv Sena. We still give him respect. We ought to.
The Sharad Pawar.
Please.
He has been
insulting. Then tell that to Sanjay Raut.
He has not been authorized to do so.
Tell that to Sanjay Raut that naughty is insulting. Please tell him. I want you to tell Sanjay Raut that naughty is insulting. Having made my first point, please allow me. बीच में मत बोलिए मिस्टर तिवारी.
गौरव भाटिया,
आप प्लीज बीच में मत बोलिए. अर्नब, प्लीज रेगुलेट द डिबेट. सुनिए,
देखिए, heard you. Kishore Tiwari, you know that Gaurav Bhatia heard you when you made your initial remarks, and I don't think it is too much of me to ask you that you see when the other side is debating, they were listening to you. Okay, now you have made your point. You said it's political. Let him respond. No, what's your problem? Are you worried?
Okay.
You think you will be raided tomorrow?
Or no, I will allow you to.
Are you worried? Are you hiding something?
Okay.
Are you hiding something?
So, Arnab,
no, nothing like that.
First
nothing
on
will
the
happen.
Sonia Sena. Yes, first on the Sonia Sena. My friend, you forgot that we fought the Maharashtra election in a pre-poll alliance. And what was our agenda? Agenda against corrupt parties like the NCP. Ajit Pawar ji involved in irrigation scam. Today you are bedfellows with the same Ajit Pawar. So don't talk on corruption. But let me make it very clear that Arnab, today when we are discussing even the Roshni Act, the 25,000 crore scam, it is a scam of unprecedented magnitude. And they were supposed to recover 25,000 crore. Rather, सारे लुटेरे मिल गए. All the dacoits came together. Farooq Abdullah, the PDP leaders, the Congress leaders, to loot Kashmir. And that is the reason they did not want Article 370 to be abrogated. Because they did not want that the land should be bought by ordinary people of India. They wanted that these three Kamani chores should loot Kashmir. Please, Mr. Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari, no, I will not entertain you. I will not entertain you right now. Wait for your turn. Naughty, Mr. Tiwari, not this time. Please wait for your turn. Please. Now, I just want to say one thing. सरफरोश मूवी देखी थी, उसमें एक डायलॉग था इन पे फिट होता है, जिसमें कहा गया था जिसको हमने एसीपी राठौर समझा वो असल जिंदगी में गुलफाम हसन निकला, जिसको हमने फारूक अब्दुल्ला समझा वो असल जिंदगी में फवाद चौधरी का भाई निकला, जिसको हमने भारत का सिपह सलार समझा वो चाइनीज दलाल निकला, जिसको हमने मुख्यमंत्री समझा वो भूमाफिया निकला. And these are the questions that people of India want to ask. But you know the good thing. Please, Mr. Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari, Sonia
Because I shall at one time get more people on screen now. Because the debate, I have many protagonists on the debate who have not spoken. Gaurav Bhatia and Kishore Tiwari have opened up the debate. Let others also come in. Let others come in. For it is being said today that this is vendetta. So let's pick up the case of Kashmir. Mir Junaid, I want to bring in Mir Junaid from Srinagar and Rahul Narvekar from Mumbai also. Let the debate open up, Gaurav. Let's get everyone in. Gaurav Bhatia and Kishore have had an interesting start to the debate. And on the other side, I will bring in Iftikhar Misgar and Surendra Chauhan. Welcome to the debate, gentlemen. Now my question to you is corruption. Do you believe so or not? Or are you telling me, Iftikhar Misgar, that corruption is not corruption when it is Mehbooba Mufti or Farooq Abdullah or Omar Abdullah who are indulging in corruption? You debate with the young Mir Junaid tonight. No, 1 second. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 second. 1 second, Surendra Chauhan. Surendra Chauhan, I told you to stop. Let me complete my sentence. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why don't you let me complete my point? Now listen to me. Surendra Chauhan. I pick up the case of the Roshni Act. And 1 minute, why are both of you getting so defensive right now? Rahul Narvekar and Mir Junaid are sitting calmly. Can't you calm down? Why is your blood pressure so high? Please calm down. Viewers, there is the Roshni Act. It was rolled out when Farooq Abdullah was Chief Minister. Okay? And it was rolled out to raise resources for hydroelectric projects. Not for Farooq Abdullah's personal bank balance. Mir Junaid will tell you 25,000 crores Rahul Narvekar was supposed to be raised for the people of Kashmir. How much was raised? 76 crore. What happened to Omar Abdullah and Farooq Abdullah? They have got 6 canals of illegally occupied and encroached land. Shame on you for supporting them. You're supposed to serve the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Instead, you increase your land assets. If you have the courage, Iftikhar, debate on fact with Mir Junaid and Rahul Narvekar tonight.
We respect whatever is happening is very good. Against corruption, everybody stands.
Kashmir and
Kashmiris
on one foot.
have been exploited prior to abrogation of Article 370.
Article 370 being removed is one of the greatest.
If the case is sub judice, who is Gaurav Bhatia to call names of the leaders of Jammu and Kashmir? He has no right to call names of the Jammu and Kashmir. Leaders of Jammu and Kashmir. They are public representatives of Jammu and Kashmir, number one. Because the matter is sub judice. It has not been finalized yet whether it is true or it is false. One. Number two, why pick and choose? Isn't it?
Gaurav Bhatia, of course, please. Gaurav Bhatia, Rahul Narvekar on the other side. Gaurav Bhatia, yeah, 1 minute.
No, I want to ask
Gaurav Bhatia, Rahul
you
Narvekar.
said the case is sub judice. Right?
Do you know that
Mr. Misgar, hear me out. What about the Rafale case, which was sub judice, but you were calling names to the Prime Minister? What about Ram Temple case?
Nobody calls names.
What about Article 370? Is that sub judice or not?
Prime Minister
you
also.
promise,
He is not
you
your Prime
promise
Minister
us
only.
on
He is the
Republic
Prime
TV
Minister of
that
India.
you will not
But
discuss
Gaurav
Article
Bhatia,
370
when the matter is
till
sub
the
judice,
time it is
you must
adjudicated.
respect to the Supreme
Neither
Court.
will you discuss
must
CAA.
respect to the High
Make
Court.
a promise on Republic
respect
TV,
to
Arnab.
the Constitution
Please,
and
it
the
is
law,
very important
agencies, law and
that these
government
people
agencies of
make
the
a
country.
promise.
It is
These
not that you
cases
will
are
talk
sub judice.
against the law.
CAA and Article 370 henceforth will not be discussed by them because these cases are sub judice.
I am.
You can't have double standards. And सुनिए, one more thing. फारूक अब्दुल्ला ने कहा था कश्मीर किसी के बाप का नहीं है. फारूक अब्दुल्ला से जाके कहिएगा कश्मीर वाकई किसी के बाप का नहीं है. ये जमीन हड़प रहे हैं. कश्मीर हिंदुस्तानियों का है. कश्मीर हिंदुस्तानियों का है. फारूक अब्दुल्ला के ना बाप का है ना बेटे का है ना फारूक अब्दुल्ला का है. कश्मीर केवल हिंदुस्तानियों का है. आपने कान खोल के सुन लिए कि नहीं सुन लिए?
I want to tell you.
1,000 crore scam.
I need to come in now. I need to come in. Okay, Iftikhar ji ki. Iftikhar, 1 minute. Iftikhar, 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute. Now, Gaurav, give me a minute. Gaurav, give me a minute. Gaurav, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Now, gentlemen, can you just be calm for a minute? Then I'll get everyone in. You see, the problem is, there is, and Rahul Narvekar is a lawyer. Gaurav, you are a lawyer. Surendra Chauhan is a lawyer. My friend Memar Venkatesh is a lawyer. I feel there is no respect for the courts. I want to tell there is no respect for the courts, Rahul Narvekar, today, because the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Division Bench, led by Justice Geeta Mittal, Chief Justice Geeta Mittal, not only declared the Roshni Jammu and Kashmir state lands vesting of ownership to the Occupants Act 2001 illegal and unconstitutional, but was the one that called for all influential persons to be held accountable. How can Omar Abdullah say this has no legs to stand on? Ex-Finance Minister Hasib Drabu, former Minister Congress leader Majid Wani, former Home Minister Rahul Narvekar, NC leader Sajjad Kichlu. Why should they not face scrutiny? These people are being told we will not face scrutiny. Why? Is the law for the common man and not for you?
What about people of BJP?
How do you not stand scrutiny? Rahul Narvekar is on the debate. Rahul Narvekar. Rahul Narvekar.
Spiritual leaders?
Arnab, you have rightly picked up two acts of corruption, alleged acts of corruption in Jammu and Kashmir and Maharashtra. I shall start with Maharashtra. All the noise that is being created in Maharashtra by the people who are alleging this to be a political vendetta are only doing this to create a narrative to protect perhaps some larger leaders who could get implicated in this matter. And therefore, this is nothing but an effort to create a narrative of political vendetta, number one. Number two, if they think they are holier than thou, then our constitution has created checks and measures
You can't see a single corruption in Bihar, but you will see every corruption either in Maharashtra or in Kashmir or in Karnataka or in the places where BJP is not in power.
I don't know who's
Continue,
speaking, but I
gentlemen,
must
one at a
say
time. Don't heckle each other. Thank you very much.
And
The
impatient.
debate will be better.
So if you allow me to complete what I was saying,
why do these people
the point I
speak
was
in
making
between?
is, if someone feels they are being vindicated, then there are checks and measures which have been put forth by the Constitution. Why don't you approach the judiciary and ask for an interim relief? Arnab, you're the right example for this. There were proceedings initiated against you which I personally feel were malified. You took up the right approach, you approached the judiciary and they gave you relief because you were innocent and the prima facie they found that there is no case made out against you.
The investigation has to be fair and
therefore you came out with clean hands. But people who don't come before us with clean hands
how does the BJP leaders get insulated from corruption charges? How does the BJP leaders get insulated from the corruption charges? Can you help us understand? Let us all understand corruption is the biggest evil of this country.
1 minute.
There is no doubt about
Exactly.
it. Corruption charges have to be investigated. Having said that, it has to be equal for all. You are using ED, you are using Enforcement Directorate, you are using
that you don't believe in the judiciary of this country. You don't believe in the constitution of this country. You don't believe in the democratic principles based on which this country has been founded. You don't believe in this country.
How is that the BJP leaders are
statement?
How is that the BJP leaders
never
are insulated
accepted
from
Indian
corruption charges.
constitution. They will teach
Can you
us the
please
respect
help us
for constitution and the law
Can you please
enforcement
help us
agency.
understand how is that Yediyurappa has got his corruption charges dropped? How is
Syed
that
Aslam,
Reddy brothers
Syed
have their
Aslam,
corruption
thank you.
charges
Syed
dropped?
Aslam,
How is
Syed
Shivraj
Aslam,
Singh
a minute.
Chauhan
Syed
got his
Aslam,
corruption charges
Syed
dropped?
Aslam, a minute, please.
How is
Thank you, thank you, Syed. Thank you, Syed. Thank you, Syed. There's a lot of delay.
I need to make
You made your point. You made your point. Can I make my point now?
I just need to make a quick point.
No, can I make one point now? Taking off from what you've said, Rahul.
These people.
Can I make one point?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. See, I want to make a point. It's not a personal point. Don't take it otherwise. I want Kishore Tiwari and Syed Aslam on the debate, and M.R. Venkatesh will understand. Today, when I heard the Shiv Sena say misuse of agencies, I had a good laugh. A really good laugh, M.R. I laughed and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. I couldn't stop laughing, M.R. Rahul Narvekar and M.R. on one side.
Why?
So I said, oh my God. Oh my God, I said to myself today. Oh my God, I said to myself today. 1 minute, yeah, let me complete.
You are linking your own case.
I said to myself today, Rahul. I said misuse of power. Oh wow. Yeah, I said, I had such a laugh. I said, MR, I said, these people 3 weeks back sent a letter from the Shiv Sena Cable Union signed by the brother of a cabinet minister in Maharashtra that if you show Republic TV, we will not leave you. These people are now crying about misuse of power. 2 months back, there was an article in a Samna which said M.R. Venkatesh, Ukhad diya.
To be fair, Arnab.
The Ukhad diya people are talking about misuse of power.
It has to be fair.
So I had a good laugh.
Arnab, it has to be fair and
Sure, unbiased M.R. Venkatesh. The Ukhad diya people are saying misuse of power. What's going on? M.R. Venkatesh is on the debate tonight. M.R.
Okay.
Arnab, I will tell you.
Sir, please listen, sir. Arnab, why don't you stop his feeder when you ask me to speak? This gentleman goes on and on and on.
Speaking, sir. We have a good debate going.
Mr. Naughty, please keep quiet. Mr. Naughty, आप थोड़ा चुप हो जाइए, शांत बैठ जाइए. अभी मैं जो बोलने वाला हूँ उसे आप भड़केंगे, इसलिए थोड़ा शांत हो जाइए. हाँ. Okay, listen. अरे Arnab, I want to say something very, very profound and I want to make a serious point. Will you ask this gentleman to stop, Arnab?
Yeah, you speak. You speak, no problem, you speak.
No, you have to answer.
Okay.
You are not answering. I have a basic question.
Okay, I will answer. Now,
Syed, thank you. Syed, thank you. Thank you, Syed.
Thank you,
Syed.
Thank you,
Syed. Very politely let MR speak.
Thank you, sir.
Narvekar has an agenda against NCP and Shiv Sena.
We have seen Jay Shah's wealth growing from 17
Rahul,
let MR Venkatesh speak here.
No authority,
which is an increase of 50,000%.
against land grabbing
50,000%.
and encroachment.
Is that not a case of money laundering? Is there any
Money
case
laundering.
done against Jay Shah? It has to be, law has to be same for everybody. It has to be unbiased. The investigation has to be unbiased.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I understood. Syed, now I'll have to mute you
Because they need to introspect. You're talking about increase in the wealth.
You are
Let
correct.
the chief minister.
Yes. I would also want to tell you, my friend, I would also want to tell you, there is no financial statement submitted. There is no financial statement submitted.
These people who are taking names of
Syed, now I'll have to stop you, Syed. Now, come on now. Just because I've been so well behaved, don't exceed your limits. Now, I want to tell you. 1 minute. I'm taking you off the screen for a while, Syed, because you're not being disciplined. So I continued to laugh and I laughed. M.R. Venkatesh and I kept laughing today. And then somebody came and told me, why don't you stop laughing? 1 minute, MR. Calm down only. MR, they said, why don't you stop laughing? I was laughing. I said, oh my God, this government, these people in Maharashtra wanted the login details to the software of my newsroom. Calm down, Syed. These people in Maharashtra said they want the login details to the software in my newsroom, and now they are saying ki misuse of public, misuse of agencies. You wanted my editorial software details, you wanted my login, you wanted the password to my office. Huh? MR Venkatesh is on the debate now. MR.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Arnab, corruption is corruption. Full stop. There is no secular corruption. There is no communal corruption. Let us be very clear. And not too long back, we had a prime minister whose cabinet was like Alibaba and Chalis Chor. We had that type of a prime minister whose tolerance to corruption was legendary. Now, as far as these two issues are concerned, as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, let us be clear that it is a court which has come and found that the land was misappropriated. And the court is now asking for accountability. It is not any agency which is asking, and let these people know it very clearly. It is a court, and the highest judiciary of the state, namely the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, is asking for a particular type of accountability. As far as Shiv Sena MLA is concerned, the investigations are still in embryonic stage. And what we have people in your show like Vada Pav in a hot oil shouting all over and trying to say that the probe should not be happening because they are in power. So what they are saying effectually and essentially is that anybody in power, especially from the opposition, can loot and scoot, but nobody dare investigate them. And if they dare investigate, then the action will be shifted to a political theatre, and they will take umbrage against the whole view that no politician has ever to be investigated. He can loot, he can do whatever he wants, but no agency must do. On the contrary, my view is this government has been too lenient in giving a long rope. I think time for people to be hanged by the nearest pole. When I say this, I mean it metaphorically. I don't mean it physically. I say that all these people are known scamsters. The Farooq Abdullahs, the Karunanidhis, the Kumaraswamis are all known to have plundered this country for several decades. Time for us to draw the balance sheet, time for us to pursue these cases legally, time to ensure that these people are brought to book. Now they have got enormous defenses under the Constitution. They have the courts, they have got the High Court, they have got the Supreme Court, and we are not a banana republic. And mercifully, we are not at a banana republic. They have got all the protection. And Arnab, you are a living example where you knock the doors of the highest court and you got the relief. If they have any iota of truth in their side, they can definitely go to the courts and get the relief.
Since the last 2 minutes, he is giving the lecture, and we are.
I'd like to bring back Gaurav Bhatia. 1 minute, please, gentlemen. Mir Junaid, Lalit Ambardar have not spoken. But before I go to Mir Junaid and Lalit Ambardar, who will debate on the Kashmir issue with Mohammad Saeed Akhnoon and Iftikhar Misgar, these four gentlemen will be on the screen. Iftikhar, a minute. Iftikhar, a minute. I will now. Iftikhar, 1 minute. Iftikhar, 1 minute.
Please ask Mr. Iftikhar.
Just a minute. Iftikhar, thank you. Now, Iftikhar, it is difficult to debate. If you continue to speak, there is a delay. Calm down. Relax. Iftikhar, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'm going to debate the Kashmir issue in detail. But before I come to you, Gaurav, Iftikhar, I'm making a request now. Either you're off screen or you accede to my request. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, before I debate what has happened in Kashmir, I know you're dying to debate it, and I will have Mir Junaid and Lalit Ambardar who will debate with Mohammad Saeed Akhnoon and Iftikhar Misgar on it. I want to bring a larger national issue before the table. You see, look at the hypocrisy here, viewers. I'll tell you. An article in The Wire says, behind Narendra Modi's plans to develop a central vista is a covert political agenda. So because the Modi government is trying to build a central vista, a new parliament, it's being told it's a political agenda. But when Farooq Abdullah, there are accusations in a 25,000 crores land scam, Roshni land scam, there is complete silence. Second point. On the basis of a photograph, some Lutyens media linked the BJP to Nirav Modi. Now the same people are saying that the raids on a Shiv Sena leader is political vendetta. Third example, viewers, think of hypocrisy. Listen to me carefully, Gaurav Bhatia. Prashant Bhushan was yesterday sharing posts about the Orissa High Court granting permission to arrest Jay Panda of the BJP in a land grabbing case. But Prashant Bhushan is silent on the Gupkar gangs linked to the Roshni land scam in Jammu and Kashmir. I'm pointing out hypocrisy. Now, viewers, the same people. Now, there are some semi-retired television anchors in Lutyens, Delhi, who were protecting the Mumbai police like mad, Gaurav Bhatia. How can you question them on Sushant, they said. How can you question them, Surendra Chauhan, on anything? The same people are today saying, oh my God, how can Shiv Sena leaders be investigated by the Enforcement Directorate? And I don't understand, why doesn't someone like Surendra Chauhan or Kishore Tiwari or Syed Aslam explain to Gaurav Bhatia tonight what is the basis of this hypocrisy? What is the basis of this hypocrisy? At least have one line. I know that some people who are celebrating my arrest, the same people who are celebrating my arrest are now saying that why is a Shiv Sena leader being raided by the Enforcement Directorate? Surendra Chauhan, tell Gaurav Bhatia, have you people got no shame? Are you open hypocrites? Have you no shame, Surendra Chauhan? Tell Gaurav Bhatia and come into the debate now on this. First Surendra Chauhan, then Gaurav Bhatia responds.
Arnab Goswami, I will come to your hashtag. You say corruption is corruption. I concede corruption is corruption. But corruption, where corruption goes, when BJP forms a government at the early morning with Ajit Pawar, now you are accusing him. Where the corruption has gone, when you form a government with PDP.
Gaurav Bhatia, on the debate right now. Gaurav Bhatia and Surendra Chauhan.
BJP, it is not corruption on that time.
So, okay, can I respond, Mr. Chauhan?
Today it is
Mr. Chauhan, can I respond to you now? Mr. Chauhan, can I respond,
Thank
please?
you. Answering your question is Gaurav Bhatia.
Okay, so Arnab, first of all, let us understand. नाम दिया रोशनी एक्ट और कश्मीरियों के जीवन की रोशनी चुरा ली इन लुटेरों ने. And this order by the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir holds that Roshni Act is unconstitutional, 1. 2, it is a court-monitored probe, so these people cannot cry foul. Third, the High Court directed that illegal encroachers on forest and government land be named and shamed. Their full information be given on the website. Now their only argument is political vendetta. I will give you instances that they never moved the court to get any relief. But Sonia Gandhi got bail, National Herald case, political vendetta. Rahul Gandhi, political vendetta. P. Chidambaram behind bars, political vendetta. Karti Chidambaram, political vendetta. Robert Vadra, Bikaner land camp, political vendetta. Sir, I ask you, you are a lawyer, you are my colleague. Will the courts decide it is political vendetta or you will decide it is political vendetta? Give me one order where any of the opposition political parties have got relief.
The court does not decide political vendetta.
Okay.
But the
they don't.
decides.
Have you read the Bhajanlal case, Mr. Chaudhary? Have you read the Bhajanlal case? Have you read the Bhajanlal case? I don't think you practice in a court of law. Have you read Bhajanlal case? The point, there are 7 points that can be used by the court for quashing of an FIR or charge sheet. It is clear, but you don't know.
I have an example. I want to come in between both of you gentlemen.
All you people.
I will, but in a minute. 1 second. I have an example.
Right now.
I have an example. Thank you. 1 minute. I have an example here. Surendra Chauhan and Gaurav Bhatia, let me stop. I have a counter before I go to my guest from Kashmir. 1 minute. Let us think very calmly. You say it's political, they say it's corruption. I place one example before all of you as Gaurav Bhatia and Surendra Chauhan battle. I bring Rahul Narvekar into the debate,
he doesn't even know
also
the
to debate
basics
this
of
tonight.
law.
That yesterday, the point is it political or is it corruption, Gaurav Bhatia? When the Delhi High Court yesterday rejected a petition by A. Raja and others, which challenged the decision-making process behind the central government granting approval to the CBI's appeal against the acquittal in the 30,000 crore 2G scam.
2G scam,
is it
absolutely
political? Is it political then? Answer me if you can. Answer me on fact.
And what about Farooq Abdullah?
And Arnab,
His
to
sister,
taking
Suraiya,
a point
they are
further.
grabbing land.
Arnab,
Will they
taking a
speak
point
a word
further.
against
What
that?
about Reddy Brothers? 16,500 crore
So what
scam.
are you trying to say?
16,500
No, what are you
crore
trying
scam.
to say?
Rahul
You
Narvekar
called out
counters. The debate is on. 9:39 p.m. viewers.
I will call out the
all
names.
these people who are-
If you have
If
an
you
answer,
think
please
some
answer to
person
this.
needs to be
There's a land
investigated,
and mining
please
scam
move
of
the court. Get an
16,500
order.
crores.
Why don't you do that?
16,500 crores
कि तुम्हारी
land
shirt
and mining
काली है,
scam of Reddy
मेरी
Brothers.
ज़्यादा काली है,
Can you
तो
help
क्या
us
हुआ?
understand
Is this
why
the
are the
analogy
charges
you are
dropped?
giving? Can that
Can
be
you
an
help
Debate
us
is on, viewers,
understand
9:40
why
PM.
Shivraj Singh
10
Chauhan
minutes on debate.
Wapam scam was
10 minutes on debate.
Why
All
is
sides
that
should
not
begin
being
responding.
investigated? Why Yediyurappa's land
Rahul
and mining
Narvekar, 1
scam
minute.
is not
1 minute. I shall go. I am going. I am coming to Mohammad Saeed Akroon. I am coming to Mohammad Saeed Akroon in a minute. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, Rahul Narvekar. Here's the understanding here my friends are presenting to me tonight. Your corruption is corruption. Your corruption is corruption. My corruption is activism. What are you saying, Rahul Narvekar?
Arnab, all these people who are crying about political vendetta today, I would only like to remind them and refresh their memories about what the
law has to be equal for all.
this person just doesn't know how to conduct himself on debates.
They cannot be insulated against corruption. How is that the BJP leaders, nothing is investigated?
Are you
And
done?
Let me bring in a new perspective.
Are you
here.
done?
Arnab,
Are you
there's
done?
An extension of 1 year for the
Are you
ED
done?
chief. Extension of 1 year for the ED chief.
You can't
Is
even
this
get
the
the
reason?
first perspective.
Extension
How
of
will
1
you
year
get
for
the
the
new
ED chief.
perspective, sir?
Sanjay Kumar Mishra, there's an extension given by 1 year.
Speak when you are spoken
using
to.
them- Are you using
Let
them
Rahul make his point.
against
He
the
was
political
quiet.
leaders, against the opposition leaders? You're using
Let Rahul
the
make his
ED,
point here.
You're using the chief
Now,
of ED
Syed, you know what the
with an
problem is?
extension of 1 year.
Problem is, you know,
have
let him make a
given 1 year
10-second
of
point at
extension.
least, yeah.
The union
Then I'm
government
taking
has
the
given
debate
extension
forward.
of
I
1
am
year
taking
for
the debate
ED.
for Mr. Aslam,
Are you
Mr. Aslam,
using this?
Mr. Baslam, Mr. Aslam, Mr. Aslam. I tell you this. I tell you this, sir. I tell you this, sir. Brevity is the soul of wit, and brevity is at the heart of a good response. Let Rahul give you a brief reply, sir. Thank you. Because my Kashmiri guests have not spoken yet. Thank you.
Well, Arnab, I can, before making my point, I'll just make an observation. I can see the phrase empty vessels make the most noise being personified on your show today, be that as it may. But let me come to the point. All these people who are talking about political vendetta, who are shouting on top of their voice to establish that they're holier than thou, let me only tell them and refresh their memories with regards to what the Honorable Supreme Court had observed when the Congress was in government in the center. They observed that the CBI has become a caged parrot in the hands of the government. A government, a party which is used to treating institutions in this manner will always feel that everyone treats institutions in this manner. हमारे मराठी में एक कहावत है जिसको जॉन्डिस होता है उसे सब लोग पीले दिखते हैं और वैसे ही आपकी हालत हो गई है वैसे ही आपकी हालत हो गई है आपको खुद के एग्जाम्पल से पूरी दुनिया वैसी काम करती है ऐसे आपका विश्वास बन गया है और इसीलिए एंड दैट्स व्हाई पीपल लाइक यू should not be taken seriously.
Now I'd like to welcome into the debate Mir Junaid and Lalit Ambartar to debate with Mohammad Saeed Akroon and Iftikhar Misgar, gentlemen. Our guests from Kashmir to debate what is the very controversial Roshni Act. Mohammad Saeed Akroon. Mohammad Saeed Akroon. Mohammad Saeed Akroon, welcome. Welcome. Namaskar.
सर
क्या ये सच है अखरून जी
डिबेट सुन रहा
कि
हूं
आपका नाम भी क्या ये सच है कि आपका नाम भी इस स्कैम में आया है
जी
कि यू आर ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द 400 बेनिफिशियरीज ऑफ द रोशनी स्कैम? क्या ये सच है? आपके जवाब के बाद मैं चाहूंगा कि मीर जुनैद आपसे बात करें. क्या आपका नाम है? क्या आप भी इस स्कैम में इन्वॉल्व हैं?
सबसे पहले मैं गुजारिश करना चाहता हूं, जब से मैंने ये डिबेट सुना, जो लोग वहां पर बैठे हैं सारे बुकला है, बड़े पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं, इखलाक की गिरावट जो मैंने इनमें देखी है, इखलाक की गिरावट, फारूक अब्दुल्ला चोर, उमर अब्दुल्ला चोर, लुटेरे, ये कहाँ से आए? अगर ये साबित करके देंगे फारूक अब्दुल्ला ने 10 फुट जमीन रोशनी एक्ट के तहत अपने नाम कर दी। मैं 53 साल के बाद इस सियासत से रिजाइन करूंगा, आप लोगों से माफी मांगूंगा। उमर अब्दुल्ला का नाम लेते हैं। उमर अब्दुल्ला इतना साफ सुथरा चीफ मिनिस्टर जम्मू कश्मीर में रहा जितना कोई नहीं रहा। मुझे बताइए खुदा के लिए, ये डिबेट गुपकार एलायंस पर है, ये डिबेट करप्शन पर है, ये डिबेट रोशनी एक्ट पर है, ये डिबेट किस चीज पर है? या तो ये पॉलिटिकल लीडरों को
मैं आपको बता देता हूं,
करने के लिए
मैं आपको
अखरून
साहब आपने सवाल पूछा, जवाब ले लीजिए। नहीं, आपने सवाल पूछा, जवाब ले लीजिए। अखरून साहब बुरा न माने, आप ऐसा इंप्रेशन देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम बिना सब्जेक्ट को जाने डिबेट करें। ऐसा सच नहीं है। हम आपको बिल्कुल क्लियरली कह रहे हैं। और मीर जुनैद जो यहाँ के युवा नेता हैं अभी कश्मीर के, वो उनके सामने आप डिबेट कीजिए। ये डिबेट सिर्फ करप्शन पर है। एक मिनट साहब जी, एक मिनट, आप मुझे मेरी बात को खत्म करने दें। मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि मेरी बात सुनिए। मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि आप बात को घुमाने की कोशिश ना करें। मैं तो सिर्फ स्कैम पे डिबेट कर रहा हूं, और स्कैम का नाम है रोशनी स्कैम, है ना? अब रोशनी स्कैम क्या है? रोशनी स्कैम ये है कि बड़े बड़े लोग जैसे कि मंत्री महोदय, लेजिस्लेटर, ब्यूरोक्रेट, गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिशियल, पुलिस अफसर, बिजनेसमैन, उन्होंने रोशनी एक्ट के तहत, रोशनी एक्ट के तहत जम्मू और कश्मीर के लोगों की जमीन को हड़प ली। जम्मू और कश्मीर के लोगों की जमीन को हड़प ली।
जो आप कहते हो कि कश्मीर,
the land that belongs to the people of Jammu and Kashmir was encroached on by the politicians. So don't give me a different argument. Mir Junaid is on the debate with you. Mir Junaid.
जमींदारों को मिला।
Mir Junaid.
Good evening, Arnab.
की बात करते हो?
See, like I've been hearing all the panelists from last 46 minutes very patiently. I request all of the panelists to hear me now very patiently. Likewise, I heard them patiently. See, the news about the inclusion of Abdullahs in the list of beneficiaries from the Roshni Act is not a surprise at all. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We are uncovering a corrupt history of 70 years. This is just a beginning, and I'm sure many more such scams are hidden in the records. Being honest, whole J&K is well aware that these politicians have been serving their own interests over these years. Had there been any bond with these leaders, we would have at least seen an outcry with these politicians were detained. The fact of the matter is that the names of these leaders in the list is not a surprise to the commoner at all. We are all witnesses to the corrupt practices of these politicians and bureaucrats, and everyone in the J&K wants them to pay for their crimes. The whole alliance drama was just to unite and save the legacy of corrupt dynastic rule in J&K in order to reserve the seats of power for their high bonds. It's ironic and shameful to see these the people who legitimized land grabbing through the Roshni Act are alleging the government of India about stealing the land of Jammu and Kashmir. If we look at the names of the people who figure in the list of the encroachers, we will easily understand the reason why J&K was being kept away from the Union of India. Anarchy and loot were the reasons that these parties first kept on emphasizing on the need of 370 and 35A. This proves for whose benefit and protection the Gupkar gang is fighting. It is nobody but them. But you know, they want to keep the people away from democracy of India and the equality of opportunity it provides through the single citizenship status. Being India, you know, being Indian is portrayed as something disgraceful by these parties, and this attitude and scheme of affairs is just to protect the corrupt setup they had bred for all these years. If a Kashmiri is not identifying himself with India, the question arises, who is responsible for this? They want to blame the center for what they have done over the last 70 years. The report card is slowly getting unraveled. The land grabbing is just a beginning. The placements in the government offices of Jammu and Kashmir must be analyzed to see the qualification of the employees.
May I, you know, the problem is, Mir, may I come in? May I come in?
Can I come in,
second.
sir?
Can I have 1 minute of quiet? 1 minute ki shanti, 1 minute. Mir and Akhrun Saab. You know, the thing is, don't give me an emotional response. I will give you a factual response. My question is this. Farooq Abdullah has a sister. Her name is Suraya Mattu. Why was she a beneficiary under the Roshni Act and she did not pay the deposits due? The National Conference has benefited and got land via this law. Farooq Abdullah bought 3 canals from different landowners in the village of Sunjwan in Jammu, and then he encroached on 7 more canals in the nearby prime area and forest land. Why did he do that? You see, you can't respond by saying, you are targeting me. The fact is, why did you take land that was not yours? Why did you misuse the law to get land? Why don't you give the poor people of Jammu and Kashmir land? Lalit Ambardar is on the debate right now. Lalit Ambardar.
Can I? Yes, sir. Sir, I am not speaking here as a Kashmiri alone. I am speaking on behalf of Resurgent India. I request Mr. Tiwari, who is trying to draw a parallel with the corruption in Maharashtra, with the corruption in Kashmir. Please, I miss Bala Saheb Thackeray today. You are belittling, you are trivializing Kashmir Jihad that has been bleeding India Kashmir for 30 years, and it has saw Kashmiri Hindu genocide. It's not mere genocide. It's not mere grand rabbing. It's a deliberate attempt to change the demography of Jammu district. Jammu district is now the demographic border of India's northwestern side after the genocide of Kashmiri Hindus in Kashmir who held the tricolor in their hands. So please do not trivialize it. This is an agenda to change the demography of Jammu, because this has been the target of Kashmiri Islamists. They have not been able to penetrate through the jihadis in Jammu province. So they are using this mainstream, so-called mainstream, which is nothing but the on-ground face of Islamists who are stooges of Pakistan operating in Kashmir. They have destroyed Kashmir. Now they want to destroy the province of Jammu. This is all because of 335A, because it allowed them to exercise their hegemony over whole of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh as if it was their sultanate. It was not a secular part of India. It has been Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh has been emirate. Pan-Islamism is an emirate where Kashmiri Muslims suffered.
I'm closing in 30 seconds.
Nobody died
I'm closing in 30 seconds, and my last question tonight.
Muslim of a downtown Muslim family who suffered, not Abdullah.
My last question tonight. My last question tonight. Gaurav Bhatia, now Larvekar on the left hand side, please. And my last question is, was it political? Was it political when Stalin was raided in 2013? After pulling out of the Congress government? Was it political when Jagan Mohan Reddy was raided after his differences with the Congress in 2010? M.R. Venkatesh and Gaurav Bhatia knows. Was it political when Mayawati was raided after pulling out the alliance in 2012? Was that political?
Arnab, can I come in?
Or not? Tell me.
Raja,
you know, Arnab,
Gaurav Bhatia responding last 30 seconds of the debate. Raja also, yes. M.R.
Arnab, it was political when
Narendra... Was that political, or was it that they were not in line with the
political only.
Thank you, Emma.
Give support, and immediately they had it. So,
Arnab, just 15 seconds.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Was it political when Yediyurappa was raided in 2012? When Mulayam Singh Yadav was raided in 2012, was it political? Gaurav Bhatia.
It was definitely political when Narendra Modi ji was interrogated continuously for 12 hours without being offered even a glass of water. It was political. That was political. This is sheer corruption, and we will nail corruption. We will put all these black sheep behind bars. They should be punished, and they have looted the people of Kashmir, and they have disappointed
I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for a fantastic debate one coming up on the other side. Coming up on the other side tonight, can we have a lockdown or not? We have run over time. See you in a few minutes. Debate number 2 is coming up.